Alright, so he's saying that Atlasdam is an old city. Okay. And Orstera is a continent. I like these continent-wide story games. They're pretty cool.
But there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago.
Interesting.
Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Therese?
I think it was.
Now, no need to get all flustered.
Is she the voice of Leona?
There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn. The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg.
That is correct. Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long forgotten religion.
Hmm. Is he gonna say that they worship that 13th god? What was his name? I don't remember.
On the other hand, our fair Atlasdam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
Oh my god, there's that cringe, super cringe saying again. It's a title, flavor title, whatever. Your Highness. I can't stand that.
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the flatlands in those days.
Correct you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe.
I feel like the message bubbles are not big enough. You know what I mean? Like I don't fully process what he says before he goes on to the next thing. And I wish I could like press L1 and access the log like you can do in Triangle Strategy, so I can fully understand what he's talking about. Like I just am not following at all. Yep.
Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time.
Whatever.
Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Yes, Professor.
Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
Hello?
Professor Albright, Mercedes from the public library came by with a message for you. Seems today's your lucky day. You've been granted permission to enter the special archives. Why did I think he was going to say something completely different? I don't even know what. I thought he was going to say something like, you've just won 1 million zenny, or whatever they call the currency in this game.
Splendid.
Finally, I can begin my research. The library is just outside the palace. I'd best make haste. Okay, I'm not sure what he said, but we're going somewhere exciting. He's not even here. What are they talking about? If you want to talk to the king, then please proceed. He's not even there. His Majesty possesses a unique understanding of the scholarly pursuits.
Not bad, eh?
Founded the Royal Library and Academy, where nobles and commoners alike can learn freely. That's nice. So he's a king scholar. King of the scholars. Alright.
Oh.
Didn't she have a different hair color earlier? Or dress color or something? Oh, you know, it's her cape. Her cape is blue.
Professor Albright.
I thought I had missed you.
Your Highness.
What can I do for you?
The truth of the matter is...
I had a question about something we learned today. Okay, before she says anything else, I just want to say, I'm wondering if both of them want to date him. That would be like, I don't know, just the way they're animating this, like Therese looked like she was trying to talk to him, and then Mary bumps into him instead and starts talking to him. It's just like a very cliche thing that I see in movies a lot. So that's why I say that.
But of course.
It would be my pleasure to answer everything, or anything, rather. After all, my role as your tutor is as important to me as any of my research. Unfortunately, I cannot spare much time. Is the question a quick one?
Indeed.
Yes, Professor, it'll not take long. I just want to ask you to go on a date with me. No, she hasn't said anything yet. I was just wondering about the ancient religion of Hornburg. Pray tell, what did they worship? Oh yeah, I wanted to know as well.
Very astute of you.
An astute question. However, I fear that nearly all the texts detailing the nature of the religion were burned and lost when Hornburg fell.
Huh?
I see, a shame that.
The truth is...
I do, however, have a theory of my own. I believe that the royal family of Hornburg were guardians of an ancient power. Mind you, this is not idle speculation. My theory is based on the fact that...
Oh.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think I need to get going. Actually, he's not saying anything. Let's continue the discussion another time. Apologies for keeping you, Professor.
With pleasure.
No need for apologies, and it would be my pleasure, Your Highness. It seems like they skipped past some stuff that they said. But such questions occur to you as a sign of sharp, curious mind.
I thank you.
Your lectures on the history of realm are most fascinating to me. If I do not learn of our past, how can I hope to lead my people to a bright future?
Indeed.
Most admirable philosophy, Your Highness. The people of this land are truly fortunate to be led by one of such wisdom and kindness, as I am truly fortunate to have the opportunity to serve in some small way. Wait, is she the one that sits on the throne in this land? There's no way, right? She's like the daughter of the king, I guess. I don't know. She's like acting like she's leading the land. She's not. Is she? What is she leading so far? Like right now, she's learning. Like I don't think that's the same as leading. Anyway, then again, I guess you could be learning and leading at the same time. So it's completely plausible that she's the ruler of this area, but I just somewhat doubt it.
Good day.
She seems like still quite so young and blah blah blah. But that doesn't mean she can't be the leader, I suppose. But if she was, wouldn't they call her a queen anyways instead of a princess? But I guess you can be prince or princess and also be a king or a queen. Like actually that was something that they had in the Bible, that was a thing. You could be called both. You're like a substitute king or a substitute queen. Anyway,
Farewell.
enough of that, I guess.
Ah, Cyrus.
Well, hello there, Therese.
Yes? Did you have a
Did
question?
you have a question for me as well?
No.
I mean, no. Good day, Professor. Why did she back up like that? And then she walked forward, or ran forward, practically, I guess. And then ran off. Maybe she wants to date him, who knows? Probably wasn't going to ask an
Hello.
impressive question, was she? The palace gate lies just to the north. I mean, she might have had the same question the other person had, actually. That wouldn't be too far-fetched. But then she's probably just mad because the other person stole her question. To the east, you'll find the Royal Academy, where the realm's most promising thinkers receive their education. Okay.